been fasting a lot lately, and praying and reading my Bible, and I came to this conclusion a while ago when I was writing my book, The Beast as a Nation, and how man is already worshipping the beast of a nation, the Babylonian beast of a nation, that nation being the United States of America. And look at what we're doing. There is an image of the United States of America in every household that man is worshipping them by, okay? And I came up with this a while ago, and I wrote it down, but then I suddenly changed my viewpoint on it, and I thought, okay, I think it was because I was researching what others had written and what others believed. But I was like, okay, but no, I've just read it again, and I've come back to the same conclusion, because when you interpret the heads, the 7 heads, the 10 horns and the 10 crowns, and in one of the previous videos I went over that, the heads being continents, the horns being the 10 regions of the world, and the 10 crowns being 10 rulers of those regions. When you read further on, you see, and I saw one of his heads, as it were, wounded to death. We're talking about the beast here. And his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. This hasn't even happened yet, and all the world is already pretty much wondering after the beast. The US and the celebrities in Hollywood. Okay. And I mean, this is so important. We have all been deceived already by the beast. It's already happened. So yeah, okay. It says heads. One of his heads, as it were, wounded to death. Heads being a continent. You know, the 7 heads, as I mentioned. That continent being North America. And you've seen Prophecy Update Part 2, Yellowstone, the Big Bang of the Tribulation. This is what it's talking about when it says one of his heads is going to be mortally wounded, as it were, wounded to death. When that thing blows, it's going to be as if an entire continent has been killed, you know, as Revelation 13 words it. But then this deadly wound is healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. And they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. Now, I've got my own theory on that. Who gives power to America? Who's funding America? Who's giving them all the money? Who's lending them so much money? The red dragon of China. And it mentions a red dragon in Revelation. Now, this is very controversial. Everyone I know says that we're talking about the Antichrist, the false prophet, giving power and making men worship the Antichrist. But it says beast here, the beast, and it says one of his heads, and we've been through it. A head is a continent, the 10 horns are the 10 regions, the 10 crowns on those horns are the 10 rulers of those regions. And you have to interpret it like that, because how can 10 crowns, which we know must be 10 rulers, 10 crowns representing sovereignty, well, how else can you explain the 10 heads, the 10 horns that these crowns are on top of? There needs to be something beneath that, okay? And of course, regions of the world. And then what comes beneath that? The 7 continents of the world. What's beneath that? The dragon, okay? Satan, the whole world. Satan who rules the whole world, okay? Yeah? Do you see where I'm coming from here? So many people have written and published that this mortal wound that the beast receives is... I've seen people write that a man will be shot in the head but then comes back to life. No, that's not it at all. Just because it says head here in Revelation, one of his heads, but we know it's not literally a man's head. And I read through it, I was like, yep. When you apply this, it applies to all of it. And as I said, when Yellowstone blows, it's going to be devastating for the people of the US, and the whole world will chip in, including China, who will, provide aid, as they have done. Well, they've lent to America. And I'm going to read all of this, because all of it matches what I've just said. I'm going to read it all for you, because hopefully once I've read this, and as I'm reading it, it'll just click, okay? Because there's so many different places, and I'll explain as I go along where it all fits in, it all matches. So, everyone will wonder, after the beast, after it recovers from this mega catastrophe in that part of the world, and this explains why the New Babylon, right at the end of Revelation, is still standing despite Yellowstone blowing in Revelation 8, the first trumpet sound, because they're going to recover. The beast is going to recover. And they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? Who is able to make war with America? People are already saying that. People already think that. Okay, China are rising to power. They're getting, they're turning into a superpower, and Russia. But America are still the superpower of the world. Who is like it? Who can make war with America? Yeah. Especially after they recover from what's about to happen.